Hello girls, how are you? Welcome to our math revision. This is grade 5 revision sheet, the last revision and the last lesson for our semester. Now, starting with the order of operations, remember they are parentheses, brackets, exponents, multiplication or division from left to right. Multiplication and division have the same strength, addition and subtraction has the same strength. So I start from left to right, and remember the sentence that we always say, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Okay, how will we apply this on our expressions here? Well, now to evaluate this one here, this one is, yes, it had brackets, and inside the brackets we have the exponent. This is 9 to the power 2, which is 9 multiplied by 2. Multiplied by 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 81 plus 1 is 82. So 82 multiplied by 2 is 164. Okay, look at the next one here. The next question is 7 times 4 plus 16. So here in this question, you're gonna follow the order of operation. You'll multiply this. This is 28. 28 plus 69 is 97. Here we have parentheses, multiply. 16 divided by 2, which is 8. 8 plus 79 is 87. In this question, this is 35, because we have to start with multiplication. 35 plus 71 is 106. This question, parentheses. This is 16. Multiplied by 1 is 16, and in this question 7 plus 3 first, which is 10, then 33 minus 10 is 23. 23 times 2 is 46. Finally, we have this question. I'll just correct this question here. This is not a 6, it is 16. So multiply, we have multiply this bracket with this bracket. So we have to do the brackets first. This is 9 multiplied by 16 minus 7 is also 9. 9 times 9 is 81. And in this question, I have two brackets. Start with the one which is inside. 7 plus 1 is 8. 70 minus 8 is, yes, 62. 62 multiplied by 2 is 124. Okay, now let's look at the second lesson. Writing expressions. Complete each expression in words. Okay. The first one is 4 times 6. 4 times 6 plus 2. Here he said 4 times the sum. Yes, the sum of 6 and 2. What about this one? Question 2. The sum of what? The sum of what? Yes, the sum of 1 and 3 exactly divided by 2. What about question B? Write an expression of each phrase. Twice the sum of 2 and 4. So this is twice the sum of 2 and 4. This is the sum of 2 and 4. This is twice the sum, 2 multiplied by the sum. Half the product of 6 and 7 plus 6. So this is the product of 6 and 7. Half the product of 6 and 7. So take the half, which is dividing by 2. So this is half the product of 6 and 7. All of this plus 6. Yes, exactly. Well, let's check out this question. Match the sum. The half of the sum of R and B plus the sum of 6 and 4. Half the sum of R and B plus the sum of 6 and 4. Yes. Half the sum of R and B. Yes. And R divided by B plus 8. Here it is. Well, it's just about translating words into numbers. Let's go ahead to the next lesson. Coordinate plane. Plot each of the following pairs. Well, here we have these points here, 1 and 3. Remember, this is X and this is Y. 1 and 3. This is the first one, A. Okay. Then we have 0 and 1. 0 and 1. 0 on the X, 1 on the Y. This is B. Then C is 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Here is C. Finally, 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Okay, for the next question, find the coordinate of the following. Well, where is A and B? Yes. A is 2, 3. 2.3. B is 3, 1. 3 and 1. C is 3 and 7. Yes, 3 and 7. D is 3 and 9. Yes, 3 and 9. Okay, this is how to plot points. And here we go to the next lesson, lesson 3, numerical patterns. Well, here we have X and Y, and here is the rule. Y is half of X. Since X is 2, Y is 1, Y is 6, this is 3. So Y is 8, X is 8, Y is 4. Okay, here, question 2. Y is 3 more than X. So if X is 1, add 3, yes. Add 3 to this, it will be 5. Add 3 to this, it will be 6. So the points are 2 and 5. And this point is 3 and 6. And don't forget the brackets. Okay, let's go to the next. Now let's go to the next page here. Complete and find the rule. X and Y. Well, X is 3, X is 1, Y is 3. Here we're just adding 2 for each number. So this is 1 and 3. This is 2 and 4, sorry. And this is 3 and 5. So what is the rule? Yes, the rule says Y is X plus 2. Okay, what about the next one? X and Y. Y was 5, so y is 3. Y is 6, then x is 6, y is 4. X is 8, y is 6. What did we do? Yes, we subtracted 2 each time. So here this one is 6 and 4. And this one is 8 and 6. So the rule is y. Yes, you will say y is x minus 2. Now let's go to see the next one, graphing patterns. Complete the table for the given graph. Now when x was 2, when x was 1, y was 2. When x is 2, y was 4. When x is 3, y is 6. When x is 4, y is 8. Look at the next one. When x was 1, y was half. X was 2. Yes. When x is 3, it is 1 and half. X is 4, which is 2. Well, if x is 5, this one is 2 and a half. Okay, go to the next one. Converting metric units. Let's remember this together here. King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk. Here we have kilo, hecto, deca, unit, dc, centi, milli. And the unit is meter, gram, liter. Meter, gram, liter. So when you convert from kilo to meter, you will multiply as much stairs as you jump. 1, 2, 3, you multiply 3 times, so something has 3 zeros, which is 1,000. Count how many jumps will you jump from the meter to the centimeter. 1, 2. Remember, when you convert from a big to a small unit, you multiply, and from a small unit to a big unit, you will divide. So from milli to meter, you will divide by 1, 2, 3. Divide by 1,000, and so on. Let's see how will this work. Okay, check out this one. Convert each one of these numbers. Okay, here measurements. This is 4,000. This is 14,500 meters. How many centimeters is this? Well, remember, from big to small we will multiply. Okay, so if I just check out there, from meter to centimeter, 2 jumps, so you multiply by 100. Here you multiply by 100. You will get, yes, 4, 1, 4, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0. Well, let me write it using the text. 1, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0. So if we counted the zeros here, put a comma, then another comma. It is 1,450,000. The next question, 38 meters. How many? 38 meters. How many millimeters are they? Let me go here. Yes, we are here. "38 meters. How many millimeters are they?" Well, if you go to the chart, you will find that you will jump 3 times from a big to a small unit. So we will multiply by 1000. It will be 38,000. Okay. For the next one, from milli to meter. From milli, the small, to the big unit, 3 jumps up. So you'll divide by 1000. It will be 4. And finally, 17 centimeters. How many millimeters are they? From centi to milli. Go to the chart. Centi to milli, 1 jump. So you multiply by 10, which is 170. Okay. These are the answers. Okay, now complete use greater than, less than, or equal. Who is the greater? 400 millimeters or 25 centimeters. Convert this into millimeters. You will multiply it by 10. So this will be 250 millimeters. So who's greater? Yes, the 400. 200 centimeters and 2 meters. Convert this into centimeters. Multiply it by 100. It will be 200. So they are equal. And from 4 kilometers, and I have 9,500 meters. Convert this into kilometers. Yes, this will be 4,000. Who is greater? Yes, the 9,500 meters are greater. Go to the next lesson, which is convert metric units of mass. Well, 7 kilograms. How many grams are they? Remember, from big to small, you will multiply by, yes, here we have to multiply by 1000. Here, from grams to kilograms, from small to big, you will divide. So you'll divide by 1000. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then here, from milligram to this is not M, this is G, gram. From milligram to gram, you will put a decimal point here, then you will divide by 1000. 1, 2, 3, because the 1000 has 3 zeros. Finally, from grams to kilograms, yes. Put a decimal here, then go back 3 times. 1, 2, 3, yes. So the answer is here. The answer here is 7,000. The answer here is we said from grams to kilograms we will divide by 1000. So 1, 2, 3. So 0.00455. Down there we have yes. Down here we have yes. From milligram to gram. Just put a decimal and go 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It will be 2.5 or 2,500 as you like. Then here from gram to kilogram you will divide by 1000 3 times, so it's 3.250. Well done. Now let's go to the next question. Complete who is bigger, greater, or less. Now I have 0.98 grams and I have 800 milligrams. Okay, this one here I will convert the big to small, multiply it by, yes, by 1000. It's 1, 2, 3, this will be 800 and, sorry, this one is 890 milligrams. Who is greater? Yes, the 890. For this one, from milligram to gram. Okay, I will make the bigger unit a small unit. Just multiply this by 1000. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. It will be 2800. So this one is bigger. Finally, 6.5 kilograms. Yes, 6 and 6,500 grams. Yes, you will multiply this by, yes, by 1000. So 1, 2, 3. You will have 2 zeros here, 6,500. So they are equal. Then converting metric units of capacity. Liters, and milliliters. This one is simple. 2 liters are 200 milliliters. 4,790 milli are, yes, 4,004.79 liters. 3 liters and 1,250. Well, this is 1,000 milli is a liter. So you will add a liter to this one. 3 plus 1 is 4 and 250 is 250. Complete using greater than, less than, or equal. Okay. I have milli and I have liter. So I will make the bigger unit as the smaller unit. Here 1, 2, 3. Yes, they are equal because you will have a 0 here. What about this one? Yes, 1, 2, 3. This will be 910 and this is 9,100, so this is bigger. What about this one? From liter to milli. Yes, put a 0 here, a decimal, then 1, 2, 3, because you will multiply by 1000. This one will be 94,000, so this one is bigger. Here I have liter to milliliter. You will multiply this by 1000, adding 3 zeros to the answer. This will be bigger, so the answer is this. Now we have here the lesson 7 converting units of time, converting units of time. So here 77 days, how many weeks are they? Yes, by dividing this by 7, you will get 11 weeks. Okay, 18 months, how many years are they? Well, think about it. I have 12 months in a year. Add 6 months, you will have 18 months. So this is a year and 6 months, which is a year and a half. So it is a year and a half. Okay. What about this one? 2.5 hours. How many minutes are they? Okay, is it this or this? Well, it's not reasonable to be for a quarter because 4 hours are exactly 470 minutes. But how can we find this? You will multiply the 4 by 60. Okay, then you will multiply the half by 60. What is the half of 60? It is 30. Yes, 4 times 60 is 240, sorry, plus 30 is 270. And finally, 255 seconds are, yes, 4 minutes and quarter a minute. So these are the answers here, as you can see. Then look at question B. Complete each statement to make it true. 48 hours. How many days are they? Yes, divided by 24, because one day has 24 hours. You will have 2 days. 9 and 2 over 4 hours. How many minutes? Remember, 2 over 4 is half. So 9.5 hours. How many minutes are they? Multiply the 9 by 60. You will get 540 minutes plus something, which is the half. What is the half of the hour? Half of the hour is 30, sorry. So 540 plus 30 is 570 minutes. Okay, look at question 3. 4 weeks, how many days are they? Yes, multiply this by 7. You will get 28 days. Okay, question 1 in the practice problem solving. Osama's math project took 2.5 weeks, and his science project took 8 days. How many days did both projects take? This project took 2.5 weeks. Okay, 1 week has 7 days. 2 weeks are 14 days. Half a week is 3.5 a day. So 14 plus 3.5 of the day is 17.5 of the day. Okay, 17.5 of the day, which is 12 hours, and 8 days. Just add the days here to the days here. 8 plus 17 is 25.5 days. Okay. These are for the conversions unit. Now let's move to the geometry unit, classifying triangles. Remember, to classify triangles, you have to identify the triangles or classify the triangles as their according to their sides, to their angles, and according to the side length. So according to the side length and according to the angle measurement. Well, look at this question here. Look at this example here. It's written for you. This is a right triangle because it has a right angle. All of those angles are acute angles, so it is an acute angle. I have one obtuse angle, since then we will call it obtuse angle. What about the side length? When all of the sides are equal, we call it equilateral. When two sides only are equal, we say isosceles. And when no side is equal to the other, we call it scalene. So let's classify these triangles by sides and by angles. Okay. This one is, okay, I will now classify them by angles. This is a right triangle. This is also a right triangle. This one here is, yes, acute triangle. This triangle here, look at this angle, it is obtuse, so it is called obtuse angle, triangle, sorry. This one here, all of the angles are acute, so we call it acute triangle also. What about this triangle? It has one right angle, so it is a right angle triangle. Here, this one is obtuse, so we call it obtuse triangle. Finally, we have those two. This angle is obtuse, so we call it also obtuse triangle, and this one is equilateral. This one is acute. Okay, remember, we are classifying by angles. Now we are going to classify by sides. Okay, to classify this by sides, I will do it with a pink color now, or a green color. It's better. Okay, by sides, as you can see, I have two equal sides, so it's called isosceles. This one, no side is equal to the other, so it's called scalene. These sides, no one is equal to the other, so it's also scalene. Also, this one is a scalene because no side is equal to the other. This one, it has two equal sides, so it's called isosceles. This one here, look at the sides, none of the sides are equal to the other, so it's called scalene. For this one, it has two equal sides, so it's isosceles. This one has two equal sides, so it's called isosceles also. And this one is equilateral. So this is how to classify the triangles by their sides and by their angles. Go now to the next page. We have classifying quadrilaterals. Remember, this is a parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal and parallel, and the opposite angles are equal. Rhombus, all sides are equal and the opposite angles are equal. Rectangles, 4 right angle and the opposite sides are equal and parallel. Square, 4 right angles, all equal sides. Trapezoid, it has one pair of parallel sides. Now name each shape here. Name each shape here. This shape is called a trapezoid. This one is called a rectangle. And this one is called a square. You can also call this one a parallelogram. Okay, now let's go to this question. A rectangle has four what? Yes, right angles. A kite is a rhombus when all its what are equal? Yes, all the sides, because the rhombus has all sides equal. A rectangle is a square when its 4 sides are, yes, equal. Sorry for this. Yes. Are equal. Finally, in a trapezoid, there are at least 2 sides that are parallel. Okay. Now let's go to the next page. The 3D figures. Okay, the 3D figures have length, width, and height. Remember, length width, and height. What are the prisms? What are the prisms? Prisms are 3D shapes that has two bases. This is a base and this is a base back. Base down and one up. Base down and one up. Okay, these are called prisms with straight faces. What are the pyramids? Each pyramid has one base and a vertex. A base and a vertex. While the prisms has two bases, the pyramid has one base. Okay, the figures that have curved surfaces are called, this shape which has two bases is called a cylinder, and this called one with a base and a vertex, it's called a cone, and the circular shape here is called a sphere. Okay, so remember, prisms has it has length, width, and height. It has two bases, and the pyramids has one base with a vertex, and the cylinder has a curved face and two bases, while the cone has a curved face and one base, while the sphere has no base, no faces, no vertices, and no edges. Okay, let's go down and then apply this. Okay, match the shapes. It has 5 faces and 6 vertices. 5 faces. Let's count how many faces does this have. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 at the bottom. So there are 5 faces. Question. The second. It has a circular face and no edges. There we go. Circular face and no edges. It has no edges and no vertices. And it has 6 faces and 12 edges. Yes, it is a cube. Okay. You can call this also a rectangular prism. Go to the next one. Finally, here we have the volume of prisms. And as you can see here, to find the volume of these shapes, it's just about counting the cubes you have. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the answer is 12. It's just about counting the cubes. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and finally this one has 3 here. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. And as the height we have 3. So you multiply 3 by 3 by 7. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 7 is 63. So it has 63 cubes inside. Finally, we have this page down. Find the volume of each of the following. The volume of a cube or a prism like this is just about multiplying length by width by height. So it's 2 times 2 times 10. 2 times 2 is 4 times 10 is 40 cubic centimeters. Also this one here, you will multiply the length by the width by the height, which is 6 times 6 times 6, which equals 216 cubic meters. Finally, the last question. If the base area of a prism is 16 feet and the height is 2 feet, what is the volume? Okay, remember that he said that the area of the base, which means length times width. What is left? Yes, the height is here. So the volume equals, let me do it using the text here. Volume equals length times width times height, which is length times width is 16 times the height is 2, which equals 32 cubic feet. Okay, it's feet to the power 3. This is all for our revision. Thanks for watching, and I wish you all the best of luck.